Hi, I'm George, and today I'm playing The Town of Light. I guess let's have a look and see how it plays. Okay, use the mouse to look around. Looks like there's a gate there. Let me see if I can walk around here. WASD. Okay, so if I click on something, I can interact with it. How fast we can go in here. Oh my gosh. If I just let go, will it slow down? Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, that got me kind of dizzy. Oh, can I get up? There we go. It's supposed to have VR support as well. I don't have a VR headset, but I guess that kind of interaction might not be too bad for a VR. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a horror survival type game, but I did some research, and this is the company LKA. It's their first game, and from what I've found, their company was mainly for creating graphics for companies or architectural designs for people, and I guess they were scouting an area for some job they were doing, and they came across this building, which turned out to be used to be an asylum in the 40s. So they went through and took down all the details of the architecture of the building, and decided to make a game about it and its history.
This place, time, memory.
Oh, this one might be opened, yeah. Looks like it. So far, it's like a Gone Home type of game where you just try and figure things out by looking at the objects. Okay, so I gotta find a power, turn that on. Door.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
Locked.
No, she's freezing. She's alone. Let's look for her. Renee does not want to abandon her.
Oh, okay, I can't go through there.
This could be a cozy place.
It does kind of stutter a little bit. upper floor clinics, x-ray, surgery, gynecology, patient archives, and medical. So I want to go upstairs. Okay, so that's still that room. There. What's this way? Let's see if that's the power. Oops.
It is not forbidden. Let's find Charlotte.
Okay, go through there. Let's go back to the other room to see if the lights turn on now.
Let's search the wards on the first floor. There's a plan on the wall which shows where the various wards are located.
It's still locked. (2108-1938). Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I am referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl eluded our control and caused trouble in the park almost 3 months ago. The nurses should pay more attention. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll sort things out, don't worry. We don't want to make things any worse. Then they said that Renee was crazy and that the illness was all in her head. Be careful, little girl. Be careful. I was scared and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I write down what I see about you. Everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her. But he rarely examined her in those small surgeries. March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old, Menarche at the age of 12, housewife, father unknown, mother a seamstress. Admitted for observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for psychiatric evaluation, which has been executed by me. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she has tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We shouldn't read this document. It's forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there'll be trouble. That's interesting.
Have you ever wondered who you are? Yes, you must have wondered. I never had children, I think. Let's read it. I need to understand. I need to remember.
It's interesting. It makes us someone important to the story, so that's kind of cool.
She is scared, hears noises and spirits, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, has a distressed expression, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand properly. She has not felt well for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. She always scares me. She chases me. Why are you here?" I had argued with my mother, and I was so disturbed by the shock that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children were whispering, calling my name. 16th March. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. 4th April. Transferred to the quiet ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done. Like witches at the stake. I don't know what was reality. I never did. I've known many different realities. Maybe too many. As soon as you move, everything changes its appearance and meaning. I've no reference points. I'll just have to keep on looking. 21st April. She is more awake this morning and responds to questions. She complains of headaches. She became emotional when she found out that her mother was there. She says that one day, years earlier, when she was with a friend of hers, she met a guy who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. There, she was made to smoke cigarettes and drink spirits, and that guy showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says that he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep it a secret. These details were roughly confirmed by her mother. After that, she became domineering, impatient, and hostile to her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public, going from laughter to tears without warning. She rants, masturbates. It's not true. Renee hostile? It's all made up. They wanted to make her into something she wasn't. That way, certain things would have been forgotten. Renee was the bad one. Maybe I'm starting to understand. That's enough of reading lies. Let's look for Amara.
Alright, I can't go that far, right? Check the map and see where the kitchen is. 14's the park, okay. So I'm there.
This is the road we used to take. If she hadn't been there, in the park on that bench in spring for all those days, it was like escaping nature. She talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole something to eat and went straight back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why.
Okay, well that should give you a good overview of how the game plays. So that's Town of Light, and it's available on Steam now. Thanks for watching.